What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It is your host Ayande Joseph, and today I'm so excited to be talking about Karate Kid. Not the original, but the one featuring Jaden Smith. Now this movie really put him on the map. I know that he acted in The Pursuit of Happiness with his father, the iconic Will Smith, but I feel like this was definitely Jaden Smith's breakout movie, and honestly I think that he did absolutely fantastic. I actually read Will Smith's autobiography in which he talks about the filming process for this Karate Kid movie and the time commitment that it took both of them having to fly back and forth from China to support his family in Los Angeles. Now, really taking a look at this movie, if you have not seen the original, I really recommend you go see that as well. It is also quality, one of my favorite movies, one of my favorite martial arts movies, and the second and third Karate Kids are also very, very good. But looking at the Jaden Smith one, I think that as a young black kid, it was awesome for me seeing a kid, going to this foreign environment and kicking these other kids' ass. And yes, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but you have to look at it from my perspective. In my perspective, I've always been in classes that were predominantly white people, and so it usually was just me having to stick up for myself and being the only black person in the class. And while no, I'm not saying that I had to fight them or use karate to beat them, I feel like I had the same sort of struggle of being able to find my place and solidify my role in that environment. I think that the story is honestly so beautiful, and it really just represents what it means to have heart as a human and as an athlete. I've also been a soccer player and a track runner in my life, and both of the sports definitely require you to dig down, have grit and determination when facing your opponent, and that is exactly what Jaden Smith does in this movie. While this movie might be suited more towards a younger audience, I feel like an older audience could definitely benefit from it and learn these core values, like I said, grit, determination, and passion and love for what you're doing for yourself and the people you are around. I'm sure everyone has had some sort of scenario or situation where they've been the only person that looks like them, sounds like them, or has the same cultural representation in a space, and yet it is on you to determine how you're going to conduct yourself and go about it. And I feel like this movie really does an excellent job. Not only is Jaden Smith black, but he's also poor and just completely different culturally from everyone else. I feel like this makes it even more dramatic than the original movie, because in the original movie, the Karate Kid actually was just a white guy in California, and so he looked like everyone else there, and he wasn't that different. But this movie's a lot more drastic, with Jaden Smith living in China where he doesn't even speak the language, but yet his story of basically solidifying his own place in this new socially and culturally diverse environment. It truly is a feel-good movie. There are ups and downs that have you engrossed and entertained the whole time. One of my favorite scenes is when he's running across the Great Wall. How accurate is this? I don't know, but I think it was just such a good, a Rocky moment where he's just training. The montage is fire. I feel like those movies always kind of capture my attention. Kind of similar to the Monkey Man training montage as well, where the character goes from weak and ignorant to very intelligent, wise, strong, and powerful. And I feel like they do it in such a perfect way. Honestly, I'm so glad that this was a standalone movie. I feel like if they had dragged it out, that would have lost the core themes of the first one. And I feel like this was absolutely perfect. And of course, I can't forget Never Say Never is a bop for history. Honestly, I still listen to that song. It is such a great song. I really recommend that you listen to it if you have not yet. Anyways, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you next time.